And whenever you're ready. Okay. So, Ralph, just explain to me the concept behind Funky Moves.
Well, the general idea of Funky Moves is to create a solution that gets children engaged in enjoying physical activity and sports.
Start that again, sorry. The sound bit. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay. So, Ralph, explain to me the concept behind Funky Moves.
The basic concept is to use children's fascination with technology to actually get them off the sofa and let them start enjoying being physically active again and being out about enjoying sports with their friends.
Okay, so this is so ultimately what you're looking to do is to create a solution to ensure our young people become more active.
Yes, exactly, because there is a growing problem with child obesity, children not getting enough exercise, and of course there's two solutions to it. One is what they eat, and the second one is what they do. And we try to give them something exciting, engaging, and most of all fun to do. And children enjoy everything that's got to do something with technology, computer games, mobile phones, and we try to use that actually to get them up and running and provide the interactivity with the equipment or with the toys they're using to get them actually active and running about.
Okay, so obviously we're here today to access and to use the Funky Cones, which is obviously one of the products. Talk to me more widely about Funky Play and what it is that you're trying to achieve through that.
There's three elements to Funky Play. One element of that are the Funky Cones that we're using today, which is basically one or the first hardware we use that provides visual and auditory stimuli, so lights and sounds, colorful interaction. And those cones, for those cones we've created the second part of Funky Play, which are the games, the applications, what you basically do with the product. And the third part is then the sharing of the experience of having used the cones and the applications. So either sharing the experience and or sharing games, maybe even game results, competitions between schools, between users.
So people can see the finished product now, and it's behind us, and you know the videos that we've created today of the children playing with the cones shows how fantastic the product is. But these things don't happen overnight. So how long has this been in development for?
Oh, for quite a few years. So it started off as in effect as a running game, as a simple running game, taking a tabletop game that was in existence quite some years ago onto the outdoors. So it's been a few years, been quite a journey to get here, and it's very motivating, very rewarding to see the product finally coming into its final form. And a big part of my motivation of doing what I'm doing is actually to see how well it actually works with children, how much children actually enjoy using the product. And I'm constantly amazed how easy it actually is to get kids engaged in physical activity, in sports, if you provide them with the level of interactivity and with the level of fun they're now expecting from what they do.
So who would be a potential customer for the cones?
It's a variety, but initially we've identified schools, primary schools, PE classes for different age ranges as a first potential target customer. But we also had lots of interest from additional markets we didn't even think of before. For example, sport clubs. We had interest even from professional football clubs who wanted to use that product to train cognitive skills among their players. So being able to react to stimuli, being able to react to lights, being able to be a bit quicker in identifying where the opponents are, where the ball is. But we also had interest from healthcare, from people, for example, who had a stroke, who need to retrain hand-to-eye coordination. So we can provide the stimulus and we can measure the progress, and then you can have adaptive rehabilitation exercise, for example. So it's a wide spread of potential customers.
And I guess part of that comes from the fact that unusually for such innovative technology products, they're mobile.
Yes, that actually sets us apart from some of the existing concepts that are already there, that use technology to encourage activity. They're mostly screen-based, so you actually do need a screen or you need a wall and a projector. But what we can do with the cones, as you said, they are mobile, they are quite robust, they are waterproof, so they're actually used or designed to be used for the outdoors. So we can actually literally put them in a bag and take them to wherever they need it. If it's in the classroom, if it's in on the football pitch outside, or bake anywhere you want. And the space requirement is from a few square meters to an entire football pitch. So
just talk to us about the technicalities of the product. What is it made of? How much battery life would I get? You know, if I'm looking to purchase a set of the cones and your training programs, then you know, what is it that I would expect to receive?
As a starter pack, and that's what we are launching the product with, consists of 4 cones, as you see behind me, in the 4 colors: red, green, blue, and yellow. They do come with a remote control, so each of those cones has wireless capability, so they're controlled with a central handheld remote control. They emit colorful bright lights, they make a sound, and they're now actually even able to play MP3 files. So not only do you have a single sound, but in the future edition the cones will be able to talk, or you can actually upload them with any sound files you want. So the limitation is just your imagination, what you can do with the product at the moment. Battery life is usually 3 to 4 days of typical use. They recharge in about 2 hours from completely empty. As I said before, they're waterproof, they're used, or they are designed to be used in the outdoors. And for convenience of transport and storage, you also get a hold-all bag, so they're stackable. The cones, the top of the cones, they detach for charging and for transport, so you can have 4, 6, 8 cones and still fit them into a boot of a Renault Clio if you want.
Okay, perfect. That was really good. Don't worry about how we ended it.
Okay.
We'll move the edit around.
Yeah.
But that was good, yeah?
Okay. Well, felt okay, yeah.